Okay, so I had a little glitch with my previous recording. That's why I had to, do it all over again. I found out that some part of it were not properly recorded. Okay, so a little summary of what we've been doing so far is permission sets and permission sets group, as we've said earlier. Now, permission set is a collection of settings and rules and limitations given to certain set of users in the org. While permission sets group is grouping various permission sets and assigning to certain user depending on the requirements. Okay, so Urban said that following all the illustrations that we made earlier, let's dive into our org right now. Okay, so let's search for permission. Okay, I guess we have it there. Alright, so right now you just have to come here to new. Yeah, so let's call this one vice principal. Good. Please follow through. It's a good practice in tech to always give a description at all times. So let's see this permission set is for the vice principal. Okay, so moving on. Here you're gonna leave it vacant, leave it open, and here also just so let's see. The label you entered is in use. Oh, okay. So, okay, it's being in use. That's because I've actually used it in the previous video I actually did. So that's why it's not going through. Okay, so let's change it. Let's just call it something like head teacher. That's good. Head teacher is good, right? All right. So head teacher. Yeah, oh, sorry. Here. Teacher. Okay, let's see. Let's edit this too. Head teacher. Good. So let's see. All right, can you see that here now we have various object settings that we can actually permit on this permission set. Look at this. You have app assigned, all sorts, flow access, system permission set and all. But for the sake of this class, I'm going to stick to object settings because so far so good. Objects, fields, record settings are what we've covered. So let's just click on object settings. Okay. All right. So now let's assume we want to give permission to certain set of objects. Okay. So whoever this permission set is going to be assigned to are going to be able to see so object and they can do so things in the object. Does that make sense? Okay. So now all right, yeah. So now I'm gonna choose. Okay, let's say car inventories. We created car inventories, right? So let's use car inventories for instance. A person is going to have access to car inventories. Good. Now look at this here. you can actually come here to click all of this, but it's not giving us the access because we've not allowed edit. So let's click on this edit and click on the edit. And you can give, remember CRUD or CRUD as we discussed earlier, create, read. So you can just go ahead to give the various function, that is for whoever is having all of this now can read it, create, edit, delete, modify, and all. Here we go. So you can go ahead and say, okay, this person, okay, you know that these are the set of fields in the objects we clicked ahead. So you can go ahead and say okay, I'm gonna see the car maker. You can see it. You can also edit. Here you go. The condition, let's put this delivered. Who delivered it? Just, don't forget, whatever you're going to pick here is always based on the requirement. Let's just add model, okay, based on whatever is being required. But now, you see this section here, very, very, very delicate. It is not advisable to just give just anybody this last three. Is very, 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 because you're giving the person a god mode over the org, and the person can easily crash your org if care is not taken, because if he or she goes ahead to delete what is not meant to delete, they're going to cost you a lot. So these last three, be very careful who you give it to, especially this delete. It's like a god power over your org. You understand? So then, having done all of that, you click on save. So now you can see that we now have all these permissions for this permission set. Okay, so now we are now going to assign it. So here you see manage assignment. That is, you give certain set of users. Okay. Current assignment, there's nothing here because we've not actually done any. Okay, let's click on another assignment. Okay, good. So you see here we are seeing different list view, so you can actually change it. Okay, active users, you can check for admin users, you can check for all users. So you're just going to look for the actual user you want to assign the permissions to. You know that whatever permissions you give to a user using permission sets now overrides the person's original settings that is for that set of user. Take for instance, we talk about students and vice principal. No, other students will have their own set of records, information they have access to. But whoever is in those what do you call it? Those prefects. Is it prefects? Yeah, or those senior prefects or whatever. Now, they have the ability to see more information than other students. You understand? So using permission sets to give them some permissions will override their original user settings. Do you get that now? Yeah. So okay, so right now I'm going to search for I'm going to search for Samuel since I'm still the only one. Okay, this is yeah. So I assign this. Can you see? So next, then I click on assign. Now I have changed the permissions or the settings for this user using permission sets. Is it clear? So let's quickly rush up to permission sets groups. It's just similar thing. Okay, so if you click on this, let's just check something. If you click on this now, what do we have? Okay, so if you go through all of this now, you realize that there is more to it than the initial permissions that I have. So that's that. So let's go to permission set group and see what we got. Okay, so new permission set group. Okay, let's enter a label. Let's say general supervisor. That is someone that have access to different people's permission sets. So he has access to like 4 different permission sets. She gets. So let's call it general supervisor. General supervisor, that's okay. This permission covers other supervisors permission. Okay, section activation required. No, let's just say all right. So okay, yeah. So here now, you see that. What can you see? You see, it's similar to permission set, but the only difference here is here you have something like permission set in group. So that's where I'm gonna come and click permission set in group. Okay. Then I'm going to add permission sets. Okay, so can you see all the different permission sets? Let's look for the one we created the other time, which we call head teacher. Can you see head teacher access? Okay, so let's add this. Let's add this head teacher access. Let's add head master access. So let's assume those are the various set of. Okay, we can still add more. We can still add something like this one. So all these set of permission sets now we are going to add it into that group. Okay, add. Okay, so done. The next thing will be what? To assign. To what? To assign. I'm coming. So let's click on go back to permission set group. So we are now going to click on manage assignments. Just same way we did, because now this is a permission set to general supervisor. So now click on manage assignments and add assignments. We're just going to add it to a particular profile. So let's use this guy for John Joy. All right, good. Let's use John Joy. So add. Okay, so now I want to choose how long the person wants to have access to it. If it's just for a specific period, you can say specify it's going to have access to it for 30 days, for the next 30 days, for the next days. But if there's no expiration date, you can just click on no expiration, then you click on assign. Okay, so Joy John definitely already have access to those set of permission sets. Okay, so I guess there should be assignments. So we're going to see that following this script. Okay.